Everything changed the moment whispers began circulating that Markus Anderson allegedly knew about a private meeting involving Prince Harry that Meghan never expected to become part of the conversation. Whether the rumors are true, exaggerated, or completely misunderstood, one thing is certain: the story has exploded across royal watcher circles, and suddenly people are asking questions nobody was asking before. For years, Markus Anderson was described as one of the most mysterious figures orbiting Meghan's world. He rarely stepped into the spotlight himself, yet somehow he always seemed to appear in the background of major moments. Not front and center, not demanding attention, just there, watching, listening, knowing, and now, according to growing speculation online, that quiet presence may have become the center of a brand new royal mystery. What was this alleged meeting? Who knew about it? And why are some people convinced that Meghan was completely unaware of certain conversations taking place behind the scenes? The rumors themselves are surprisingly simple. According to online chatter, Harry allegedly held a private conversation that never became part of the carefully polished public narrative. No official confirmation, no verified records, just whispers that continue spreading because they touch something people find irresistible secrets. And whenever the words Harry, Meghan, and secret meeting appear in the same sentence, the internet practically stops breathing. Because let's be honest, the public has spent years watching every detail of their relationship, every interview, every documentary, every public appearance, every statement dissected frame by frame. So when a rumor suddenly suggests there may have been important conversations happening outside the story everyone thought they knew, curiosity explodes instantly. What makes the situation even more intriguing is Markus Anderson's name being connected to it. This isn't just some random observer. This is someone who reportedly knew both worlds before they collided. Someone who witnessed relationships, introductions, friendships, and social circles long before global headlines transformed everything. That's why people keep paying attention. Not because anyone has proven anything, but because Markus occupies a unique position in the story. He isn't viewed as a newcomer. He's viewed as someone who may have seen the entire movie before the audience ever bought tickets. And that's where the tension starts building, because the internet has developed a habit of treating every missing piece as evidence of a larger puzzle. Every old photograph gets re-examined. Every forgotten interview suddenly matters again. Every social media appearance becomes a clue. People start asking questions. Was there a conversation nobody talked about? Did Harry seek advice privately? Were important decisions discussed long before they became public? Or is this simply another case of online speculation creating a mystery where none exists? The uncertainty itself becomes fuel. The more answers remain unavailable, the bigger the story grows. Meanwhile, observers point to something else: silence. Nobody is publicly addressing these rumors. Nobody is stepping forward to provide a definitive explanation. And when silence appears around a royal story, many people immediately assume something significant must be hiding beneath the surface. Whether that's fair or not doesn't matter, because perception often moves faster than facts. The speculation continues, the theories multiply, and Markus Anderson's name keeps resurfacing. Some believe he knows far more than he has ever revealed publicly. Others insist he is simply being pulled into another wave of royal gossip because his historical connection makes him an easy target for internet detectives. But either way, his role in the conversation keeps growing, and that's what makes this story fascinating. Not proven revelations, not confirmed leaks, but the possibility that there are still chapters of this royal saga the public has never fully seen. Because every famous story has two versions: the version told in public and the version whispered about in private. Right now, people are wondering whether those two versions are about to collide. And if they do, the fallout could be far bigger than anyone expects. Because once people start questioning what happened behind closed doors, they rarely stop at just one question. They start asking all of them. As the speculation continued spreading, another uncomfortable question started appearing again and again across royal discussion circles. If there really was a private conversation that never became part of the public story, then what exactly was discussed that makes people so fascinated by it today? That question has become the fuel keeping this entire controversy alive. Nobody seems able to answer it with certainty, yet everybody appears eager to guess. And that is precisely where stories like this become dangerous. Facts become mixed with assumptions. Assumptions become theories. Theories become accepted narratives. Before long, people begin treating possibilities as if they were established truths. Yet, despite all of that, the mystery surrounding Markus Anderson refuses to disappear. Part of the reason is simple. Markus has always occupied a strange position in the broader royal drama. He was close enough to witness important moments, but distant enough to remain largely outside public scrutiny. While headlines focused on Harry and Meghan, he stayed in the background. While documentaries, interviews, and memoirs captured public attention, attention, he remained a figure many people recognized but few truly understood. That combination creates the perfect conditions for speculation. People naturally assume that someone standing quietly near major events must know things nobody else knows. As the rumors intensified, observers began revisiting old photographs, old friendships, and old appearances. Images that once seemed ordinary suddenly looked suspicious through the lens of hindsight. A casual dinner became a possible strategy meeting. A private gathering became a potential turning point. A simple friendship became the subject of endless debate. The reality may be far less dramatic than the internet imagines, but that has never stopped a good mystery from growing larger. Meanwhile, some commentators argue that the biggest issue is not whether a secret meeting happened at all. Instead, they believe the real story is trust, because every relationship, especially one that exists under constant public scrutiny, depends on trust. The moment people begin questioning what was known, what was hidden, or who knew what and when, the foundation becomes shaky. Even if the rumors ultimately prove meaningless, the questions themselves can still create lasting damage. That's why this story continues attracting attention. It touches something deeper than celebrity gossip. It touches uncertainty, and uncertainty is powerful. People can accept almost any truth when it is presented clearly. What they struggle to accept are unanswered questions. The human mind naturally wants to fill gaps. It wants explanations. It wants conclusions. And when no conclusions exist, imagination takes over. According to ongoing online speculation, Harry may be finding himself at the center of exactly that kind of uncertainty. Again, there is no verified evidence supporting many of the dramatic claims circulating online. Yet the rumors continue because they fit into a larger narrative that people have already built in their minds. Every new whisper feels like another piece of a puzzle they have been trying to solve for years. Whether that puzzle actually exists is a completely different matter. What makes the situation especially intriguing is that Markus himself remains largely silent. The longer that silence continues, the more attention it attracts. Some interpret it as discretion, others interpret it as restraint, and some interpret it as proof that there is something significant waiting beneath the surface. Silence, after all, is one of the most powerful things in any public controversy. It allows people to project their own theories onto an empty space. And so the mystery keeps growing, not because new facts keep emerging, but because the unanswered questions refuse to disappear. Did a private conversation take place? Was it important? Was anything actually hidden? Or has an ordinary situation been transformed into something far bigger by years of public fascination with royal drama? At this stage, nobody outside the people directly involved truly knows. Yet one thing is absolutely certain. The speculation itself has already become part of the story. The whispers have taken on a life of their own. Every photograph is analyzed. Every appearance is dissected. Every silence is interpreted. And every small detail becomes another clue in a mystery people desperately want solved. Whether Markus Anderson ever decides to publicly address these rumors or remain silent forever, the fascination surrounding this alleged secret meeting is unlikely to disappear anytime soon. Because the biggest royal stories are rarely driven by answers. They are driven by questions. And right now, the questions are louder than ever. The moment people start wondering whether an untold chapter exists behind a famous love story, they keep searching for it. And until somebody provides a definitive answer, the whispers will continue echoing through every corner of the royal world, growing louder with each passing day.